It's week 3 of the 2023 season, and coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC South rivals. It's the Colts and the Jags. All that and more coming up next.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, it's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Another tote for Etienne. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Oliver. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 10 more there and another first down.
The Jaguars at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Etienne up the middle.
Bulldozes past him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. On first down, right back to Etienne.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
44 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs running there.
Yeah, and you can look at it. Should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing Jones. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 39 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Starts the drive on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
run there on first down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll go again with Etienne. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Jones. Pass complete downfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Pickett's throw here into the hands of Jones.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. He'll air this one out for Kirk.
And that will be incomplete. Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
This one complete to Christian Kirk.
And he is going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's go.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing on 1st down. Jones.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, Jones.
Got an open man. It's Strong.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Up the middle. Here's Taylor.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Again, it's Taylor.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find out.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Jonathan Taylor
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far.
2nd down, here's Mostert again.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Pickett to throw on 1st down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47.
70 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A handoff for Etienne.
And this time not as successful, as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
So here are the Colts to take over.
They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now Jones on 3rd down.
And that'll be taken in by Strong.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Jones throwing on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And some room to roam now. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On the draw is Taylor. And it's a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
He finds his man, complete. It's Oliver. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. 23 yards the pickup there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Pickett. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
He finds his target, Allen.
And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
These are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Pickett going to bootleg it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
And able to find Kirk complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 20-yard line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He finds his man, complete. It's Oliver. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Pickett on 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. Trailing here in the first half still, but maybe Charles that'll help them get some momentum back. First they forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
His throw incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time, but it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And the Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He finds his man, complete. It's Oliver. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. He finds his man, complete. It's Oliver. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll throw again with Pickett. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
So we come to halftime here with a bit. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Glenn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the 3rd quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing, Jones. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake, Jones.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Jones now on 1st down. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones.
And a throw for Pittman is intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
1st and 10, here's Pickett.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Zay Jones.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Jaguars take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Pickett will try to throw for this.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went for 2 to tie the game on the right side. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now Jones. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now Jones on 1st and 10.
That's going to be caught by Alley Cox.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
On the handoff, Taylor to the 27-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. They sack him back.
Chason, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. Rodrigo Blankenship and the Colts field goal unit comes on.
It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they take a 17-14 lead.
So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Pickett going to keep it himself. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a 1st down.
Credit there goes to those guys up front.
It certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the 1st down. Now these guys might hesitate at count, use their vision in their eyes, and find the crease and dive for it that way.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen, and he'll be brought down at the 27. Second down at 4. A give, it's ETN off the option, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. ETN once more. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. ETN up the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Touchdown! Travis Etienne, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. That drive onward, speeding 15 plays. And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception, capping the drive. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts set to take over here offensively. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Jones throwing to start the drive. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll drop this down to Taylor. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
That's on the tackle, Braden Smith.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, he'll drop to throw.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Jones.
And he'll find Pittman.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Bowden.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Taylor.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Looking end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Pickett now on 1st down. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give to Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another tote for Etienne. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jones. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman. 27 yards. And the Colts get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now the Jags down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. They're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Pickett to throw.
And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett finding Allen.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Pickett.
He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Now Pickett.
And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle.